Hello everybody. So here, let's play some more scales. What do you guys think? It's daytime today, so I don't have to whisper so much. But yeah, thanks for the reception of the video. It motivated me. I haven't played since, obviously. Have motivated me to play some more. So here it is. Yeah, we have some cards I just received, so maybe we can open them. Offer some sort of this kind of content while we wait, right? Yeah. My god, there's a lot of cards. I bought basically a lot of standard cards. I'll be playing some standard here as well. On Arena or MTGO, who knows. I find that I'm enjoying it. I know a lot of people that like modern don't like standard, and but I just like to play competitive. I was talking to my LGS, the guy on my LGS today. He's a friend of mine. He's a very good player. He's gone to the PT several times, and he doesn't really miss a big tournament. It's the thing he loves to do, and so he's a very good, competitive player. And he's saying, man, I just like to compete, dude. I don't care. Like for him to go to an FNM and play can be fine, but it's not his, thing. I think I'm gonna keep this hand while I struggle to open this. The reason I keep this hand is because I have a Saga on turn 1. And I like Sagas on turn 1. It could be that the kills of us we don't have a Saga on turn 1, maybe then we'll not play Saga on turn 1. Depends on the matchup. But I think Saga on turn 1, it's good in many situations, right? Like 2 constructs and a hate piece, that's a stomping ground and Swiss Spear. So our Savas is in real big danger of dying here. So if I find another 0, I think if I find another 0, I'm gonna play the Saga. But single like it is now seems a bit bad to play it because they probably just don't allow it or something. So I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna play my Zavas and play my 11 Rumble turn 2. I've really been struggling to remove this tape on this thing. But do not freak, guys. I'll beat it. So I'm guessing this is just prowess, right? So on the draw against prowess, obviously our hand is not the dream per se. But we still have Saga. Sneak shot, okay. It's not bad. Maybe it was fine to just risk it and go for the 0 was just here. We can easily die next turn, guys. That's like, oh my god, I'm struggling. There you go, I did it. Okay, we'll open the cards in a second. Okay, so I think we can just start by playing a Rumble here. Lots of good cards. Nothing really is like, that good. Like, everything is fine. I think there are some uses too slow. We could play out the scales. I don't think that getting a walking ballista will really help us here. So just get the scales out. So okay. Play Dormant Script. Like if I get a 1/1 ballista down right now, it's not that I'm like, but I'm gonna attack because if I play a ballista, right now, what is that accomplishing? I think it's much better to play towards the Cauldron, having a skills out. And again, it could just very well be that we don't see a turn 3 ourselves, so second slick shot, okay. Alright. Let's see what we got here, shall we? I think I'm gonna block with my dude here. I don't think I need mana right now. I have lots of mana. So saving 3 to even more points of damage is fine for me. Oh, there's some random cards. Alright, here I might. Again, not an insane card by any stretch. But you can gain some life. It's still 15. It's not the worst ever. I'm just gonna get in there again. One of the ways we can win this game is by actually killing them, right? Maybe blocks. It's not be the worst if he blocks. Doesn't. You go to 12. I just find that, we need to kind of we kind of need to hope to draw an Arban Ravager or a Cauldron or Steerings or a Rumble to find those cards. We double Slick Shot and a Swiss Spear and a DRC. Good thing is Stormer's Crypt can get care of the flying on the DRC, which is very important. So there's Imperial Eagles on this thing. I bought a lot of flyers, and there's Plumcrete's Court, which is also kind of cool. So these cards are just for the flyers like a standard. I got really excited about this. I got really excited about this deck when I played a bit on Arena. Then after I played some more, I didn't like it so much. But the cards are extremely cheap. They're uncommon, so I figured why not just play them. One Splash Portal as well. So this is another Splash Portal. Also, the more I've played, the less I've been liking Splash Portal. It just feels not very good. I don't think you need to have this kind of build. They exile Mishra's Bubble, which is obviously very good for them. I think if they put a Lavadar in the graveyard, we probably die, so that's... So we have Sorcery. I mean, we can always exile the... I got a couple of Tivers. Is that Bioenerge? Okay, at least it's not... At least it's not a... It is actually an instant, right? So they get the DRC power. Crack it. Let's see their attacks. Not much we can do. This is coming. This is coming, guys. So I'm just gonna do this. I mean, they have Mutagenic Growth. We probably die anyways, right? Then we're gonna... so these are 3s. They're probably gonna exile their Yard, right? Block here, block here. I mean, if I do block this too, the problem is that Mutagenic Growth kills this thing, and I don't really want them to. So, I take... If they have a 0, if they have a Mutagenic Growth, I die. But I died anyway if they do. So, yeah, they die. I die. Alright. Classic prowess game where they play like 5 creatures and they just kill you. It's a bit tough to be on the draw like that. We're gonna get some dismembers going. I don't hate Dexin Powell in this matchup. There's a lot of free spells. Plenty of safekeeping. The life is kind of nice. I think Steel Overseer, not the dream here. I think also there are Symbiosis, Pithing Needle. Got a Zavas maybe. I like to leave one Terra Symbiosis just because it gives you this kind of edge to kind of grind. And the reason I got the Silver Sea is because of one toughness creature. Our hand was really not that well set up to beat Prowess on the draw. Oh, I ordered Shambling Ghast for the, the Zombies deck that uses Phyrexian Tower to play the Air Fleet. I think that was cool, and I mean, I like to own... Oh my god, this is one of the ugliest cards the thing ever printed, like the alternative art of Sapsunen. I only realized after I bought it how fucking ugly it is. Oh well, that's also gonna trigger my opponent if I ever played. Oh my god, I think this hand is not a keep, guys. So it's 5 lands, none of them do anything. Might and Vexing Bubble. The previous game maybe we would have been fine if we had actually... This is a tap land, interestingly enough. But we do have a turn 1 Scales, or... I mean, we have turn 1 Saga. And then... Nah, I mean, I'm gonna keep this. I think I'm gonna put back Basing Say, although I really would like to play it. But I think getting a thumb... And I'm gonna go Darcy Citadel, Mox Zopo, Haywire I might. Play the Scales. And then play Saga, and hopefully go Steering into a True Drop. Yeah, that's gonna be the play, right? You guys see it? So hopefully we can do it together. Alright, so we are gonna play the Monk's Opal. That's is so important in Monk's Opal. Like, you need some sort of like artifact consideration. Also about a Clarion Conqueror, which I've lost many games to. This makes me feel slightly dirty, but not the first time. So apparently the Monk's Opal is a tough choice for my opponent. Alright, so this comes in. Don't gotcha me, bro. It's important to do it like this in case they play gotcha. They normally don't, but. Opponent kept 7. So, yeah, let's see the next cards. I'm excited. Ooh, Clarion Conqueror. So I ordered 3 Clarion Conquerors. They're very good against Simic in Standard. So that's kind of nice. Hopefully they don't... I was going to say, hopefully they don't Lava Dart my dude. They did Lava Dart my dude. Now we're in a situation where we don't have green and we have 2 green spells in hand. So we maybe just lose the game right here, right now. Oh, I bought the Legend of Kuruk. So I bought 3 Legends of Kuruk. I was looking for them. I thought I had not bought them. I think this card is very, very good. We'll see played Standard for a long time. It just says, cry through, then draw a card. And you do this twice. And then the third chapter, it makes a 4/3 Kuruk, apparently. That whenever you cast a spell, you make a 1/1 token that can only block by spirits, or you can only block spirits too. And you can water bend 20, so you can tap mana or creatures or artifacts to 20, and then you can take an extra turn. And it's an exhaust ability, so you can do it more than once. I mean, I think once you take 1 extra turn and you have a... Oh my god, guys, this is terrible. This is terrible. Alright. Sometimes this happens. Of course, we took a bit of a risk. We took the risk on game 1 that they didn't take on game... Sorry, in game 2, we didn't take on game 1, and we got super punished. So sorry about that. But honestly, you know, we drew 2 green spells in a row. Like, they killed our green source, and then we drew 2 green spells in a row, right? So that's just slightly unfortunate. Another green spell. No, like, don't do that to me, man. So we were friends, green deck. Right, so let's just play steerings first, I guess, just to see if we can find land. Maybe it's just bold isn't response. That'd be tough as well. I mean, Saga would be nice, but the problem with Saga is that we again can't cast our spells if they kill this, so we just gotta get the Pendlehaven going. Major steerings again. So we have lots of mana to. We have nothing to do with it. Our Ravager sounds like a card I want to have in my roster, if you ask me. Now the question is, do we want to play it? Or we don't want to play it? I think I'm playing it. So I have Darcy City and Monk's Opal to sack. Next time we can play Scales and Loading Zone, and that should be lethal almost no matter what, right? And if they kill this here, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, Legend of Kuruk. I think really strong card. One of my favorites from the set. I really love this sort of like, you know, sagas that turn into creatures. I think this is done well. Magical Knight is UFO. I think I kind of bold here. But if we didn't play the Ravager, they could also bolt, and then we have no board anyways. Then, you know, the good thing of playing the Ravager, guys, you could consider keeping it in hand, is that it sort of forces this bolt out from them. If I don't play the Ravager, they can just untap and either bolt it then, and which means that I take 3 more damage just from that, or if they realize they have a kill, they can just kill me, right? And now, of course, they could have enough to kill the Ravager as well. But I think in the situation where we are, I don't think we really have like the you know the grip on the game that would allow us to just play out our just play sort of safe, right? I think we're not in this situation. There's a Lava Dart in the graveyard. But has 3 cards in hand. where we can just be like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna play my Ravager. Like, obviously, I cannot block here. Like, it could be that I'm dead here, right? There's 5 damage. They lava dart. That's like I'm at 17. This will be 5 and 8, so that will be 8, and then 3 more spells kill me. But if I block, I'm for sure gonna lose because they're gonna kill the Ravager, and then we're gonna lose the game, right? So either we lose now or we try to win next turn. Haven't really made the math whether this would be enough, but I think it would be. Hopefully, it was for sure enough with the Savas. Yeah. So I bought also the cups. Hello. They're not so expensive. I think the cards are obviously very, very good. And I will use them also in modern. So and this is my favorite card from the Avatar set. I just, you guys can see this, but oh my god, do they have Delirium? They do not, in fact, have Delirium. So let me. Is it better to eat the Mox Opal? Because we don't have Mox Opal. They don't have Delirium, as far as I can see. The thing is, they have a Lightning Bolt. I'm dead. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead, right? Lava Dart me. Alright. Because I wanted to see what I do. 4, 7, 13. So I think if they have another spell, I'm dead. But again, I couldn't really block, right? It's could have been a 6/6. This is 4/5. Okay. Alive? Alive. Let's see. 2 cards in my opponent's hand. A land. Okay. So I think if I draw. Let's see what I draw. I can have chances here. Drawing a card of the bubble though, so they know what we're drawing. Ballista. Yo, if I had the Mox Opal, I would be in great shape right now. But I don't. Like I would win actually straight up. Like play loading zone. Oh, all right. Anyway, need to play this. I'll attack them. It's not lethal, sadly. But it's not the worst. We can kill their board. 7 to 11. And we still have a ballista. And of course, if they have another unholy hit. GG. Yes. And then we're just gonna ping this guy. I like to ping this guy first because if they want to do something like just kill it, I mean, I may just kill this guy and not kill this guy. Who cares? Like, it's gonna kill the flyer. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the flyer. Like, I can block it. I can do all sorts of things to it. They try to help it, save it. I'm pinging it. I'm not even gonna kill the one. This is Swiss Spear. This has Sun Ballista. It doesn't even die to Unholy Heat. Yeah, it's alright. So Urban's Ascension, really my favorite card of the set, that's for sure. Like, it's such an amazing card. It's kind of cute as well. Play Alliance, 2 cards in hand. They attack. I'm just gonna block, see what happens. I think they are kind of saying, okay, maybe this guy doesn't block because he didn't block last turn. Violent Urge, Browse Trigger. That's the time where we kill it, Double Strike. Always good to let them do something first. So you block, and, the creature dies unless they do something. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, 0 cards in their hand. And they're 9 lives, so they're not dead, but close. They have 1 top deck. Opponent concedes. Wow, we got out of this, guys. We got out of this very sticky situation. So that was super cool. Um, not sure about Haywire Might, how good it is, but I think it's alright. Like the life and the killing the steel cutter, it's kind of good. Mesa Baz is just better. Mm. Yeah, I would just play Zabaz and not play the Might. I think I'm just gonna do that. Like the Might just kind of sucks, to be honest. In this matchup, like you can kill a skill cutter, but that's not really a winning line anyway. They got a prowess guy already. So 3 more Advent Ascension. 2 Avatars Rad. I also love this card. I love this set in general. I think the design is phenomenal. And 2 Momos, like Momo Friendly Flyer. Also, I think amazing design on the card. Like sort of like a wide mana dork for flyers. I mean, really fantastic. Then some Angs. Some Angs from on the backside of Ang. I don't flip it often, but when I do, it's great. So Abandoned Air Temples, which I realized I just bought 6 because I bought 2 from a friend of mine. That's so funny. And then some Benevolent River Spirits, which I thought they were broken and they're not. Kind of hard to make work. I mean, this hand is good, by the way. I mean, yes. Oh, they have nothing. Cool. I mean, nothing means not to one play. Like that. So you're gonna play the scale. It's very hard for them to deal with the skills in play. I don't think there's a way they can deal with the skills in play. So that's good for us. Oh shit. Opponent missed a land drop? Oh no, it's just me that didn't pass the turn. Oh, I have 4 more boomerangs. Okay, he's gonna steal it. Alright, sometimes I do this thing where I order the card twice. I bought 8 boomerang basics. I mean, they're kind of expensive, so. Deep analysis of this card. Some random shit. Alright. What you got, opponent? Hand again. The best draw would be something like Monk's Opal. We kind of have to. I'm sure I'm gonna play. Oh, they can deal with skills actually, but that's fine. If they want to, we could steerings. We could play. I think I'm kind of down to just play my Cauldron here and start eating up at their Delirium. What did they do? They consign my Cauldron? Okay, sorry. I don't know. I didn't know we were playing against a more control. What are you doing there? Okay, the more control indeed. Okay, that was my bad. Maybe I just should have played a bit smarter. That's good. I didn't expect the why would you bring so many reactive cards, man? You're on the play. These are sometimes it will help you a lot when you're sideboarding to really realize how the game. I mean, I'm not saying I'm gonna win this game. Obviously, I'm not doing great. I just find it strange that you're playing like basically the aggro deck here. I feel, and you're not purposely not even you're not playing to kill me. You're just playing sort of passive, right? No steerings here. Mock Zabal is not the worst. Zabaz is also not the worst. I kind of like Zabaz, honestly. Just gives us the most sort of equity. I want to play Saga this turn. But the thing is, like, I'm not doing anything with the mana anyway, right? Because I just play the skills next turn. So let's just get the Zabaz. Play Saga. I mean, I'm just thinking of playing a Torma script here. Maybe I have another Pick Your Poison, who knows? We don't have any red for activating Zabaz, which is maybe also, deck building concern. Okay. That's a good way of the Torma script to answer that, or at least the, damage part of that. Okay. That's cool because this comes in untap once we have played this, right? And this card is very good. I mean, it's also very good in. I mean, if we had it already, I might consider just Earthbending here. Consigning? Maybe consigns my trigger, man. This is totally duo. Sally's a sorcery. Oh my god, the active consummate trigger. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Uh, I yield. I high yield. Alright, so let's just play these. Play Scales. Play Zabat. I could get them with an Ingmas Poison, but I'm just gonna save the Ingmas. They drew a line this turn, so like their hand is 5 spells because they didn't play a land last turn. The show off, boy. I'm gonna try to kill this, you know? Like maybe have the double striker thingy, it's fine. Saves me live and if they bolt it, they can Daniel. Was on surveil. I mean, for sure. Oh, Lava Dart, great player. Uh, it's annoying. But Bethlehem is very good against Lava Dart. I love Tamiya Safekeeping, one of my favorite cards. I've won way too many games with this card. Alright. Do we accept our death of the. Okay, we got to 19. We're only with 3 cards in hand. I'm not feeling the worst about this, guys. I'm not feeling the worst about this. We draw, we find this. I think the best strategy here is just to honestly to try to go for the Ingmas kill. You know. Now they try to Labada, we have Pendelhaven. If they do it, it's even good for us. Or they don't. 5/5. Give them with the poison. If I had one more mana, I could Earth Bend this into a being a +2/+2. But I think it's just gonna play these other Ingmas and just pass. I mean, they have 4 cards in hand. They can deal me 19. That's allowed. Uh, does passing say have a nice alternative art? Just a full art. Okay, I have to buy one of those. So let's see. I mean, the game. I mean, my opponent used to be ahead on clock, and I think the game kind of turned a bit weird for them. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. They can't really live with the Demons, only with Unholy Hit. I don't know how many Unholy Hits they play. Maybe they play the full 4, but they also play Consign and they also play PQ Poison, right? So it just doesn't look like, that good. And if they have an answer for the Imos, they're definitely not like killing me, right? I just realized that this is slightly too small. The Magic Online sometimes really is like a program of all time. I don't know. I feel like this is something in general, guys. Really try to understand your role in a Magic game, Like, he doesn't attack with any of the dudes. Oh, okay. That's a defensive guy. Huh. That's interesting. I think I still play this. And I go like, activate here, activate here. I have Pendlehaven so I can trade. And worst case scenario, I have another one. And now I'm gonna attack with my... Seeing how they're playing, I think this attack makes sense now. I guess I'm gonna lava dart this. Maybe that was not the best play ever. Okay, I'll try it. If they lava dart, they lava dart. I guess they can trade. Yeah, you know what? May I haven't played the best here. So I should have done, by the way, what I should have done is... Yeah, makes sense. I should just hold back and chill. Just attack with a 5/5. Hard for them to kill it without... Yeah, maybe that was on me, guys. Maybe this... I think I should have thought about this slightly more. This was a tough turn. Maybe I just attack with a 5/5 and see what happens. Like, they can just block it. They lose one. That's fine. What I'm thinking. So probably have a lightning bolt or something. They're thinking, okay, maybe I can kill this of us. 3 counters, that's an 8/8. 8 plus 5. I mean, I'm down to kill this of us. Okay, interesting. So they are willing to trade there. Yeah, not the best, not the best. I mean, they have one card. Hopefully not an expressive iteration. That would be strong. Steel Cutter. Do you have a second card? Oh wow, they do. All right, all right. This game got worse all of a sudden. But I can the 5, okay. Okay. So I can Earthbend here, make it a 3/3 and attack next turn. Yeah, it's not really that good. Let's just kill the Slick Shot, show off here. Yeah, I could have played this game a lot better, I think. We kill it now before the drop Magicianic Growth, basically. See what this card they draw is. Again, we maybe are fine with just Earth Bending. So if I draw a land, I can just Earth Bend and attack. I don't think it has poison though. It's funny because it becomes a Blink Moth, but it is an Ink Moth. I'm just really not blocking here. Yeah, Lava Dart. I think Lava Dart would be the best of the bar none, right? But if they had it, they should have just probably like Lava Darted into to make a second route. Maybe is he gonna pump here? I'm not sure. Ooh, hang on. That's nice. Okay, let's attack. Let's see what happens. I think I can afford to attack and then play my Hangovac. I think I'm gonna do that because if they have a Lightning Bolt, which I think they have a Lightning Bolt here, this is the spot is for. I can just play my Hangovac and like any sack outlet, which I don't have that many, but whatever. Or if you draw the like, of course, if you draw a Ravager, is great. Whenever you don't draw a Ravager, oh, consign to memory actually. Oh, I didn't play around that. That could be tough. Don't have consign to memory, bro. Okay, they don't. I think they have Lightning Bolt. Preordering, that's fine. You're probably like gonna find a spell to cast here. This game, again, I think I should just attack with a 5/5 Igmas. I'm sure I'm trading at least for one of the guys, and then we take it from there, you know? Instead of what I did was kind of bad. Yeah, I did trade for a Lava Dart on one hand, so I don't know. This game is long. This game probably lasted as long as the whole of the video, but you guys are welcome. Let me get my lukewarm coffee. Interesting that they tap the blue. It means that they're more interested in like finding a. They're thinking about this, by the way. Finding a green spell. I would love them to go something like sacrifice. Sacrifice like pick your poison or something. All right, they 2-1 top 1 bottom, so they drew what they wanted. They lava dart my the guy. Okay. Too bad we didn't have the Pendulum enough for this. Kind of want to block here, right? If I block, I think if I block here, I trade almost for sure. If I block here, the lava dart, I don't. So let's just trade. So if the lava dart here, actually land just to get the Igmas to be a creature would not be the worst. Oh, yeah, also a lightning bolt. That's crazy. That's it. Okay, so they don't want to trade. Let's not Ravager, guys. Oh, I die. I just die? That's so brutal. Oh, no. Oh, no. The misplay. Oh, my God. What a series of draws. Oh, yeah. I guess if I blocked here, then I take 4 and I go to 1. That was bad. But I don't know if I even win, right? I block here, go to 1, place of us. What do we do? A little bit on me, this one, guys. I think, yeah, that turn with the Ingmas, I should just attack with the Ingmas. They double block, they single block, doesn't really matter. They probably kill the Igmas as they did, right? And then the next turn I still have one more mana, so that would have been kind of good. Yeah. Okay. We live and we learn, though. We live and we learn. Alright, I'll keep this hand, though. That was a weird game where you see how like the early interaction didn't really affect the outcome of the game. It was much more there when they went aggressive and we were not able to stop them. And I think that's kind of the thing. I've been playing Giagmos, which has been seeing a resurgence. It's also a very fun matchup. Hey, what? Like this is what used to be probably my favorite matchup ever to play back in the days of LMS Ghent, which is almost 2 years ago. Sorry, LMS RC Ghent. I think this was I had several people, like at least one guy, but I think it was two guys who they come to me and they are like, "Man, my friend, I play Yagmos and my friend plays Scales, and I used to beat him like 2-0 every time." And then he bought your guide, you know. He bought your guide, and he's just crushing me every time. I mean, he just has this amazing. He like it's nice though. This has just like this strategy, and he just beats me with a freaking needle. He said it's so impressive that you guys managed to find a way. Oh my god, dude! What is that? No, I'm dead. All right, dude. All right, hero. I'm gonna answer this by the way with my mouse, with my might right now. I just gotta do it before they kill me next turn. So, yo, that's crazy though that they dropped it like this. So it's become a very I'll call it skill intensive matchup where you had to the person that had the most plans, the best plans, understood the matchup the best usually won. And of course that was normally us because we played a lot more against Jagmos than they played against Scales. So yeah, I was actually fucking dead here if they have a Dredger's Insight. But now we have nothing, so maybe we're fine. Well, they have nothing, but they also have 4 mana. They also have Core of Calling. It's just hitting us, which is good. But the hit us is good, guys. Oh, oof. I think this might be a bit too slow. I'm thinking like the best thing here is to play second scales in the cauldron. Because if we have the cauldron out, we don't die to their cauldron. And then if we draw land, we are able to just able to get the Ravager kill basically. Because we have a kill here with draw land anyways. Whereas if we play Terra Symbiosis, we're just saying, please don't kill me, don't find anything off the top here. And they have a survey land, right? So, right, they like the card on top, which is scary. Maybe it's their own Hawaii. They have a 6 mana right now. Dredger's Inside. Alright. This could be risky, right? Because we also could find something. Dry Arbor, Badger. Okay. Boseiju. I mean, Boseiju's good, obviously. But if they Boseiju me, they're dead, right? I think. Jesus Boseiju. So I have Boseiju and one unknown card that they didn't cast last turn, although they had a lot of mana. I'm still at 17. Their beats are mediocre. I mean, they're strong, right? But they. So if I play a Ravager with double scales out and I eat that, this is 6/6. It's a little okay. The last card is a the last card is sorry. Yeah. The last card is I'm just gonna eat the Dry Arbor. It's the only one that has some abilities. Maybe I should eat in my own highway. I might. But maybe they kill it now. Oh, they're getting alive, bro. Maybe they do it in our turn after in our draw step. No, they don't. Hmm. So the last guy is Oseju. They have nothing else going on. I mean, we could play the Ravager. We could also just play a Terra Symbiosis here. Right? I mean, I'm taking what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next turn go to 6. I still have the Cauldron. But yeah, maybe I just play the Moxel or play the Ravager. See what happens. Now we have a blocker. We can still have a Cauldron, right? So that's a nice thing. They still don't do it. Wow, they are patient. Okay, they draw the lighted halfling. They have lots of mana, that's for sure. That's for sure. I think if they're just gonna seal like this, seal them alive doesn't matter. Just gonna seal like this. I'm just gonna be very. Just gonna play the Terra Symbiosis here. They want to see. I mean, they are dead, right? So they can't really. I'll just draw 3 cards here. I mean, Precision out of that. Like, that's not the best time to Precision. But they will prevent the draw, but then I'll draw 8 instead and kill them. They decide not to do it. Smart. That's a ballista. I think if I draw the ballista, I can force the lethal in a way. I draw the ballista, eat it on their upkeep. Yeah, don't kill them, but. So draw like it's 12-12. I mean, I don't mind just discarding the ballista and seeing what this takes us, you know? I'm thinking of just. I'm just gonna do it on the upkeep, right? That's so easy. This actually taps for mana right now. It's funny. Now we're gonna do it on the upkeep. Yeah, let's just hit the ballista now. It draws us 3 cards. They're gonna Boseiju these. Do I care about the land? I would rather just. I'd just rather draw the cards. That mana at home. Yes, the 3. And this gets exiled anyway, which I like, because this means that I could have made. Oh yeah, I was getting the counter anyway. All right, doesn't matter. Yeah, I just didn't realize I was getting the counter anyway. Oh, they're just gonna see it. Okay. They want to review my hand. Sorry. Okay, we won the game. So in this matchup, probably won Cage. Cage looks good. Probably won Tamiya safekeeping. Probably won these members. I don't know. This is. I think this is too expensive against Force of Figures. They're very Magic Cauldron deck, so I don't mind bringing in the clean. I don't think that Force of Figure, but the clean is good. Obviously, Pithing Needle names Yagmoz or names Cauldron. Hero Knight's fine. I don't even play. I guess they have to play it. Do they play Bowmasters? There seems a lot of reasons to play it, right? But they play a few Bowmasters. I mean, this guy dropped 8 at the challenge, so we'll kind of. I mean, they go back and forth, I think, on how many of each to play. Does look nice. I got that. No, the Thomas script is it's a hit or miss, I think. Do you play Collector Roof? No, that's nice. It's hard to beat Collector Roof. I think this matters at a big grind. I think I can got a steerings. I think Hangover has historically not been the best card in this matchup because they just, kill it with Yagmoz. And that doesn't feel too good at all. And I think I can cut as a Vaz. Yeah. I think keeping the Terra Symbiosis, I think this matchup can come down to Force of Vigor just sort of just ruining you. So if we're gonna trade so much, I'm happy just okay, this hand's not like exciting or anything, but it has an answer to Cauldron, which again is I think it's their main green con. Alright, I might steerings here. Probably steerings. Oh. Well, let's get the Pendlehaven. This is not the best. Yeah, well. Maybe it was okay to hold up the clean and just done each things here. Well, we just saw, man, for the first time maybe in this league, the power of their symbiosis, right? The card is just very, very strong, and you just want to play it, Amazing. It's really amazing. I also played against this player. I played a bunch of times. He's a pretty good player, so. And they were like, they didn't make the mistake that everybody does, which is to just stop out immediately. Badger Mall, they did it better this time. Last time they didn't do it. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess. It's only good if you need to cast a block spell here, which you need to do. Badger Mall, Badger Mall, Badger Mall. Okay. I'm not feeling like very confident about this game, guys. Seems my opponent had a very good start and I didn't. Ooh, Ravager, Ozolis. Oh, I love to take the Ozolis. I think we have to take the Ravager and try to make something happen here. Like, our hand is really not impressive, eh? But I mean, they have only 3 cards left, right? So maybe we are in luck that we don't get Yagmas here or something. I don't know. Yagmas is a good card though. Black, legendary spell. Ugh, that looks to be a physician. The doctor arrived and we don't have the needle for him. He's gonna actually needle us. Also, Yagmas on this looks very amazing, right? Because it's kind of a free card. Badger, Badger, Badger. Yeah, maybe the hand was not a keep. Let's see with scales. You don't really get, you. It's a hard card, right? The targeting here, yeah. I mean, that's you can prevent them from drawing by sacrificing. I mean, that's what they're doing it anyway for. They should have attacked first anyway. So, like, I would have gotten one more point of damage, but I mean, it's not really big of a deal, right? They're ultra ahead. Ultra ahead. I mean, they have many ways to win the game next turn. Interesting they don't sack the lion. Like, I don't know, it's close, right? I guess they want to make a land drop. I think they should just attack and okay, they made the land drop indeed. Oh, they shock. They also have a cauldron. Oh my god. Game is hard. Game is hard. Alright, I mean, it's so difficult to play against these guys. I think, unless I draw a needle like next turn, it's just very impossible. Yeah, I don't know what to do, man. This game is like very, very difficult. Like, everything we play is gonna get killed. They have these. I can claim it. I mean, let's just wait. See if we get maybe lucky to find a needle. Like, I kind of play into the board right now. It's just what they want. Yeah, I'm gonna claim it now before they get any fucking thing going on. Yep. Like, they get the counters anyway, but it at least prevents them from having even more mana next turn, right? Put it in the yard mode. It's interesting. Still can get dismembered. I know it doesn't actually, so because they can proliferate it. So we need to draw a needle, and then we can start playing the game. At the moment, the game is hard to play. I don't know if you noticed, but our side of the battlefield is significantly smaller than our opponent. Oh my, have another one. I have a Sage, I guess. Alright, guys, it's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna, we're gonna take it easy. We're just gonna find our needle. Guys, you really have to start attacking me, man, before you. You already missed 2 points of damage here. I mean, I get it, but still, you just gotta attack, dude. Doesn't really matter, you have a you didn't even play court anymore. You only play Greens and Zeniths. Well, they do play court. I mean, I think Yagnos players have the same thing with like Scales players that they oh yeah, they are going very back and forth. They win. The fact did they? Well, they didn't really. They can get another cauldron. They like one bad guy makes a very extreme list, and then everybody copies it, and then somebody's like, "But you know, this card that we used to play for like the longest time, it's actually quite good." And then you're like, "Yeah, it's true, it's quite good. Let's play it again." I think that's what happens. Honestly, guys, just for content's sake, let's just go on. Your opponent's a bit slow, and we're not. This is not gonna be a winning game. Yeah, I like this. You know, they get Jaguars turn 3 down in the play with Cauldron. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Now in the play ourselves. I mean, dude, if you don't keep this, you ain't playing Magic. You know what? You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna play out my cards. I'm just gonna cast my spells. Like I'm just gonna play my Zabas and my Crafty Cage. And next turn I'm gonna play my Calderon. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I don't even know if I want. Maybe I side as a boss. Let's play the cage only. Actually, I cannot play. I don't know what I'm doing here. I can play Zabaz and Calderon next turn. Come into the cage upon. They have turn 1 Green Sanzines sometimes. That's why I play the cage. Dude, you know you can start with not the lighted Halfling opponent. Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh boy. Didn't do it. I could kill this, but I would rather not. I'm just gonna use my cast my ballista. No badger. Come on, man. One turn, no badger. One time. They're playing Order Scott. Yes. One turn. No. They have the same start every game. Opponent. I know you're the hero here, maybe. I mean, I think they're used to being the main character. And oh mana for next turn. I would appreciate if you would tap that overgrown Tom, Nicholas. Green. Just play Green Sun Zenith. It works. Promise you. I'll let you guys. Okay. They do not, in fact, play it. Question is, what do we do here? Maybe do it on my upkeep. Let's say something. Alright, I don't really feel I can let them untap with 5-6 mana again. You know, that's my feeling. So I'm just gonna play my Ballista and kill the cop. Did I? And did I? And I'm gonna attack. They have Ball Masters though. That's fine. Okay. Go. Mm-hmm. What do you have, opponent? Okay. Maybe they have Winston Zenith. Guys, remember, we cannot get the Vas. It's very important. We cannot get the Vas. Key play here. Do not get the Vas. Alright, that's not 6 mana, only 2. Oh, okay, I can kill something. Interesting play. Like, why would you play this? I mean, we could have even gotten Welding Jar instead of Needle. Sure. That's fine. Yeah, they like. Do I get Welding Jar? or needle. Like, I can also answer their adversary for their thing here, right? Well, ninja protecting cage, not bad. The mage's needle, the Yagmos is all we need, right? Like, they missed a land up though. So they will have to have landed up into Yak. Okay, let's just get the Welding Jar. It was 7-7, right? 7-7s are pretty good. I do find a land. Black, green. Black, green, black. Oh, they do have a Yak. Calling ritual, bro. Destroy each non per man. Okay, so what do we protect? I think we protect the. Yeah. It's not amazing, but kind of happy. They. So this doesn't die. And it doesn't matter. It could have come back, but oh my god. It's such a good place. Well, I guess the welding job was in fact the correct one. Yes. Wow. There you go. Calling ritual again. Okay, bro. Calling ritual, man. That guy is good. It also is kind of anti-synergistic, but look at what they want to do. Well, it was good with the Mox Opal instead of this, right? No, 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 no. Okay, I'm not feeling great about this game, but at least this doesn't mean we lose on the spot. If you let them exile this, they can actually kill it, and that's not good. They can get their survey line or whatever they want. Yeah. 2-2 now. Young Wolf. There we go. Tough guy. The Young Wolf. Attack for 6 and get blocked. Now blockers for ages here. Calling Redraw is just tough. It's hard to play it. Oh my god, they just took it? Wow. Don't you like to have high life total? They also have the Yak. Guys, we maybe don't win this game. I mean, still taking it seems like tough. Oh. Badger. That is Badger. I love that Badger art, by the way. Mine is not as cool, but I was not in the business of, spending even more money. I mean, Pithing Needle seems like a nice draw. That's a problem sometimes with skills, guys. I told you guys it was so good the fag when we had the when the prison work is great, but now this people play cards like Calling Ritual, and that's the difference between they can draw infinity cards. So that's the difference between scales and affinity, for example, is that in affinity you get to in affinity. I mean, you get to play around all these things like Wrath of the Skies and Calling Ritual and all that crap by simply like they just block this guy. I mean, probably lost here. You can block all of these things. You can bypass all these things because you play a turn 2 Kappa or turn 3 Kappa. Then your opponent, if they have a Wrath of the Skies or whatever, it doesn't matter. You still have a Kappa. Whereas that's crazy to do that like that. I would use it on my end step too. I mean, it doesn't matter. My god, we have had some slow opponents, guys. Apologies for that. I'll not tell them to play faster next time. Just rage at them in chat. in chat. I mean, to be honest, they're 3 life. I think one thing they can do is to start to proliferate these young wolves and just hit me down to death. He had edges inside. I mean, still stupid because he shouldn't have sacked the young wolf there. But well, I mean, yeah, 4 cards in hand, a Yagmoth. But you know, God, guys, I concede. I accept my defeat. I don't think we can ever win this game. We might as well play the next one, right? Well, we started very well this league, and then we went 1-2. Here, I made a misplay on game 3 where when I attacked with the second Ingmos, and I also my blocks didn't account for the lightning bolt in hand. To be honest, I didn't really expect that. And then, yeah, so that's tough. And then the game, this one, we won game 1, and then post board, like, yeah, we got Yagmas on turn 3 on the play. They had the lighter halving into Bajimo Cup every single game, you know. And then game 3, you know, the Sculling Reach show. I think we played okay, but the Sculling Reach was just too damn strong sometimes. You know, it killed what? The Zabas, the Cage, the Mox Opal, and the Wellinger, right? That's just a lot. And we gave them even 4 mana back. Alright, we take 3, no big deal. Okay, there's very few play decks that have like a 1 mana 1 drop. 1/1. Just play the Dry Harbor. Oh, DRC? DRC, come on. Oh yeah, it's been so long since I haven't done this. So we play against another prowess. This is not ideal to bolt ourselves here, but let's just do it. Yeah. Goodbye, DRC. Very important to not let them DRC if you have the option, right? I don't know how good prowess is of a matchup against scales. Obviously, I have not played a matchup match lately. Probably like Lava Dart or Uncle or whatever. Yeah, that's fine. We take a 2-for-1. We take it. It's no problem. Line would be ideal. Oh, yeah, that's an ideal draw. So we're gonna play scales, especially since they just use their unholy heat. Okay. Preordain. Express iteration. That's fine. I get why they play this card, but it always seems so medium to me. Like when they tap out on 3 for this instead of Slick Shot Lightning Bolt, you know? Another, I mean, well. You are dead, bro! Unless they have Lava Dart in the graveyard, which I don't think they do, or God Shot. Okay, okay. Classic game. Scales where opponent just dies. I don't think they can even attack, man. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, at least even against Affinity when they do this, I mean, I could even block. I don't care. Like, yeah, sure. I take 3. I'm not gonna raise the mutagenic growth. I don't see no Lava Dart, so we're gonna activate our creatures. We're gonna use our land to kill them, which is super cool. Into life too. Was this lethal without the Hellite? I know. No. So concession happened. Yeah, we don't like super setup to beat this matchup, but that's just okay. I mean, it just seems that maybe 1 Terra is okay. Guess on the play, I might just do these instead. I don't know, got Steelers here. I haven't, sadly, didn't draw the whole league or put in the graveyard or anything, but kind of super cool. Okay, I mean, this hand is it's a very classic 2021 skills hand, except for the Cauldron, right? Where you had the turn 1 Osiris, like before the ban Oh, they didn't. Yeah, like they actually didn't coexist, the Osleys and Moxopol until now. But I remember like the times where they, like, let's say, just imagine this is just a hand. This kind of hand you go turn one Mox, so turn one Osleys into turn two Hangalak. You're just very. Ooh, we could even consider the turn one Saga here. But to be fair, to be honest, I don't love that. So I play Hangalak, Moxopol. It's a blast next time. Since I feel like if I play these, I'm just so lean. Oh my god. Don't have Delirium, please. Oh, no Delirium. Almost for sure they'll have a removal spell here, right? But we're gonna play Saga. Resolved. Yeah, play this. You're gonna play the Hangout first, because if they bolt as a bad, the contest doesn't go anywhere. I have consigned to memory, you piece of I really don't get it, man. Like, I mean, it works. Yeah, they just, you counter my stuff. That's good for you, man. I don't really know, man, if this is worth it. Like, obviously it's good. Like, it's good, but I really don't know if it's worth it. There's a difference between being good and being worth it, if that makes sense. Like, obviously, if they just hit me with this and they have two more consigned in hand and just consign everything I play, it's good for them, right? um, hmm. I should play Ballista, I don't know. Do you think they have another consign? They don't. Uh, that's us. So ideally, they don't kill me next turn, and I get to kill them on the crackback. If I exile the Swiss Spear, they lose the Lyrium as well. Just kind of nice. Cool. Okay, no heaven. They allow that in my dude, right? Okay. So they like the card on top. Let me eat their Swiss Spear. I mean, they also Lightning Bolt. That's fine. I think they Lightning Bolt. So they Lightning Bolt here. I will activate with the counters. That's kind of good for me. So if they Lightning Bolt here, right? Activate with the counters here is pretty good. You have another one. It's okay, we got it on the... Still like the card on top. Sure. This dies. Mm-hmm. They missed a land drop last turn. Did they keep a lion on top all this time? Two cards in hand. Interesting. Could even get a Torment script. Oh, that's nice. not opposed to playing they got consign, I guess, yeah. Just getting a Tormod script and just exiling these things. Maybe I have a consign for my trigger. That'll be the worst. I think I do get a Tormod script. I could also get Vexing Bubble, honestly. Honestly, Vexing Bubble is looking kind of funny here. It stops this. And it stops Mishu's Bubble. It's funny. But Tormod script maybe just better. We exile the whole graveyard. Fuck it. Uh, interesting choice here. If I exile the whole graveyard, is it possible to somehow win here? That's 2 cards in hand. Yeah. Yeah, let's just exile the graveyard. You know, let's just be chill. Do you want to have an army in response? I do. What you doing? Where you at? Let's see that. Yeah, let's just do this. I play a walking ballista. Una ballesta. There's a consigner. Oh, into the flop now. Okay. Do I exile something? Not really. Right. I get a fish though. Fish is good. Fish can carry counters. It doesn't resolve. They do have a consign. Oh, they draw a card. Oh, they have now the Livius. You know, just for like not dying purposes, they just kill one of these guys. Let's just kill, you know. I don't know. Okay. 2 cards in hand. Wonder what is it gonna be. Slick shot. 1 card in hand. Lightning bolt. Unholy heat. Unholy of you. Right. So they have 0 cards in hand. Can't really take them off the lane by eating one thing. I can make a ballista. I died to lightning bolt off the top. Maybe I have a ballista. Not necessarily, right? I can steerings and steel block with Ingmos, right? So I have 4 mana. Not the dream. Fish power. Three. Kill this guy. I'm gonna block with this guy. I mean, it's only really lightning bolt that kills us. What a game. Are they gonna lose to the fish? Alright, what you got? I have to block here. I cannot lose to a fucking lightning bolt or a lava dart. I guess lava dart is worse because it gets to kill most of my things, right? But, like, I don't die to anything if they have to kill this. Like, if they have lightning bolt here. Yeah. Also, it comes a 2-2. Much more manageable than a 1-1. So it means that, like, Tormod Script just kills this thing. Let's see what they play. Nothing. They must have an answer. Ooh, second call run. Just play. Let's make a construct, right? So what do? Could get Zavas, the Glimmer Wasp. Could get a Tormod Script. I don't know if it's worth it though. I think I can work on our Delirium with the Cauldron. I can exile the sorcery and the artifact. Yeah, I consign de mémoire. I'm a Ravager at some point in this game. It would have been cool. Oh, sweet down already. It's gonna be a long video for you guys. Didn't expect it to be so long, but sometimes games go long. We could get. Not sure. I mean, kind of construct just gives me gives me good vibes. Gives me the vibes of we could win this game. Could get Zabas. Zabas is not the word either. Zabas flies as well. It's kind of cool. We get Zabas. You could get Welding Jet against Meltdown specifically. But I find if I. Oh man. Do they have Meltdown? It's pretty tough. Let's just get Zabas. Alright, let's just get. Let's exile our own Zabas. I think the Delirium is too far gone, you know what I mean? It's like they're 5 on the Delirious scale. So I can make this fly and block. I'm just gonna make a thing here. Just I really want the game over next turn, you know? I cannot really win this turn, I don't think, but I really want the next turn game to be over. Like worst case is just kick this guy to death, you know? They draw a card. They don't know what it is. They play a Sweet Spear. That's totally fine. They maybe attack. I'll block. They have to attack. Sadly, this guy flies. Playing green. I once got a judge called on me because I did this play. And it was the one spectator said, Judge! And the judge was like, it's this nice Italian guy I really like. I don't actually remember your name, man. Sorry, but I always see him in the competitions. He's a cool guy. And he said, no, he's fine. He knows what he's doing. You know? Like the kind of like, oh, he does have mutagenic growth. That's all right. And he's still alive. That is fine. So they did have a mutagen. I was dead if I was not like blocking last time. Jesus. Now they're dead. Now they are dead. Now diseased. All right, 3-2. 3-2 with an unplayable, totally unplayable deck. We beat the Belcher, we beat the Reanimator, we beat the one Prowess. We lost another Prowess, which admittedly was more the streamer's fault or the YouTuber's fault. And then we lost that one to Yagmoth. It's a bit tough. I think maybe we should bring Heroic Intervention if they're playing Calling Ritual. I just didn't expect it to go that way, to be honest. I think their Symbiosis just really overperformed. Let's go over the list a second. And I'm sure I get that game. So I think everything looks good, to be honest. I don't think I would make many changes. I think the mana was nice, it was smooth. I really love this Basing Sick art. I think this guy is cool. I wish it was like cooler art, but maybe it's just how it is in the show. So I think the zeros are fine. That's is very impressive. I think you want to play for scales for Zavasas. That's of course. And these two cards seem to be the highest. So impact, right? Like you have these are your sort of finds that are not skills related. Obviously, I didn't mind the split of cantrips. I kind of like Steering more than Rumble, but I get it why you would play it. Because if you mill a Overseer or Ballista, you feel really good about yourself, especially with a Cauldron. We didn't find any collectors or anything. I think Loading Zone, you just need to read the 5th Hardened scales. I think that's great. This is obviously just a land. It came up, right? So I think this is worth keeping. There's Symbiosis. I would be down to play a 3rd copy, to be honest. Maybe in the sideboard for the kind of matches where, things like Calling Ritual happen. Like almost every matchup where your opponent's gonna bring like mass destruction spells, they actually don't hit 3-drops very well. Like they're normally what are those guys for 0. There are normally things like Calling Ritual. And having a 3-drop could be really what you want for that. I like the Hangover Walker. I mean, we didn't cast it a lot, but it was good when we had it. I kind of like to play more creatures. And given the sort of the dynamic of the deck, right? In my opinion, if you play Patchwork Automaton, you can never have like the strong 0 starts where you play like when you go a 2-drop on turn 1, or you play a Cold on turn 1, or you play a Sire on turn 1. Or all that stuff, right? So you just have to play the Patchwork on 2, and then the next turn do your things. So I think it is okay to just cut them in favor of the Hangavax Steel Overseers thingies. But I could also be wrong and just Patchwork is just broken. We could try that next league. I'm not going to play Scales the next video I make. I'll play something else. I'm just going to keep it fresh. If that makes sense, And then Cyber-wise, I think we have a bit too many of these things, like protection spells, though they don't all come in at the same time. We were not really bringing it. I mean, we did bring this against Greek Seas, but so maybe we could cut the 1 Veil of Summer and for a 3rd Terra Symbiosis. I'm down to try that. That'll be my only change to the decklist, guys. So thanks for watching. I don't know why I cannot make this any bigger. Yeah, here you see them. It's playing on a relatively small screen. I found that I focus better when playing my laptop screen rather than big screen. I think the deck just feels really strong. I mean, it does what Skill's always done. The deck is just really powerful. It has the same issues that Skill's always had, right? Where this is how actually the curve looks like. Well, I guess Rumble is a 2-drop too. Where sometimes you have a big clunky draws, you don't really do anything turn 1, turn 2, and then when you're on the draw, for example, against a Yagmoth player, you saw that how basically the hand was fine. It was just simply not able to compete at all with what he was doing, right? And that's of course a problem, right? You want to make sure that you can compete against those decks too. But of course, it's just a matter of keeping the right kind of hands and stuff like this. But you saw many times opponents are tapping out on 3 or they're tapping out on 4. You just kill them. It happened a lot of times. And so I would say Skills is still alive and good. Would I take it to my next RC if it was modern? No, I probably wouldn't, to be honest. Just being transparent here, I would probably play Affinity, which maybe is the next thing I'm going to play. I'm going to play some Standard. You can comment below what you want. But I think it's still a decent choice. It's a great deck for FNM. It's a great deck to have fun. And sometimes, having fun is the reason we play the game. So anyway, guys, peace out. and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.